I'm going to give you a demonstration on our term project, mobile computing term project, which was done by Bilal Saeed and Walid Al-Bashiri under the supervision of Dr. Tariq Shaltami. So the project title is Localizing and Positioning System Using Wireless Sensor Network. So to build our project, we used Zigbee and Arduino microcontrollers. So come here. This is one wireless node, and it consists of an antenna, a Zigbee route, an RF module, which is used to communicate with some other devices, and this red shield is called the Zigbee shield, which is act as an interface between the Arduino microcontroller and a Zigbee. And the third one is the actual Arduino microcontroller. Arduino microcontroller was used to control or to program this Zigbee or XBee or RF module. So to build our prototype, we used 3 reference nodes, 3 target nodes, and 1 coordinator. So what happens is that we deployed 3 reference nodes in this room. So what happens when any target is detected by any reference node, the reference node detects, the reference node senses that there is any object in its vicinity, then it sends this information, then sends its target information to the coordinator. Here is our coordinator. This coordinator is basically a single device, is connected to our dedicated laptop, where it gets all the requests from the reference nodes, and it interprets the information, and on the map it shows that which reference node is sending us data and what is the actual target. So let's start with our application. Let me just show you the application. Pause it. Here is a graphical user interface for our application. Here you can see 3 circles. These circles represent the coverage area for each reference node. Here you can see this is a coverage area for reference node number 1. Here is a coverage area for reference node number 2 and reference node number 3. And on the right side you can see the performance or some updated information. This text box is updated. So here, as I told you before, that we have 3 targets and 3 reference nodes. So here you can see that we have 3 target number 1 has not joined or left the network, which means that target 1 has not joined the network, or either it has left the network. So please come here. Here we have one reference node, and the ID of this reference node is reference node number 2, and the target which is near to this reference node number 2 is target number 2. So what's going on here? The target 2 is broadcasting this its ID, which is target 2 is broadcasting its ID, and whenever this reference node receives a broadcast message from target node, it extracts its ID, it creates a new packet and sends it to the coordinator along with its reference node ID. So here you can see so first of all we have to define that on which port our coordinator is connected to. So our coordinator is connected to COM port 4. So let's begin this tracking. Might take some time. Here you can see the updated information that target 2 is near reference node number 3, as I showed you there. Okay, here you can see that, as I showed you there, that we have target number 2 is which is near reference node number 2, and since it is in the vicinity of reference node number 3, and it's showing up there, this icon represents that a target is being detected by reference. The target 2 is being detected by reference node number 3. Now, as a next step, we will move this target node number 2 to near reference node number 2 and see if it works. Now we move this target node number 2 to near reference node number 2, and now let's see the results on our graphical user interface on our application. Now here you can see that now target target 2 is being detected by reference node number 2, and before, since it was near target reference node number 3, now it has moved to target reference node number 2. That's why it's being detected by this reference node number 2. Now, as a next step, we will move three targets near 3 reference node. For example, target number 1 near reference node number 1, target 2 near reference node number 2, and Bilal, which is our target number 3 near reference node number 3. Okay. Now we deployed 3 reference nodes and 3 targets near each reference node. For example, here you can see that target node reference node number 1 is deployed here along with his target node number 1, and here we have reference node number 2 along with target node number 2, and there we have reference node number. Here we have reference node number 3 along with target 3, and the ID of target 3 is Bilal. And now here you can see that, as I told you before, that according to our topology, reference target node number 1 was near reference node number 1, target 2 was near reference node number 2, and target number 3, which ID is Bilal, which is near reference node number 3. So in this project, what we did, we just the approach is based on the head counts. In head counts, what happens whenever any reference node detects something, it notifies us its presence, for example. So the approach was very simplest. It was not very complex. But in the near future, we just plan to enhance or extend our work by employing some algorithms for localizing and positioning system. Thank you for listening. Assalamu alaikum.